Hello everybody. It really does seem that when there's news, there's even more news that follows up. So I did some digging, right? And I was able to find out a huge load of information nobody else has found. See, here in the Zenki channel, we do like to do our own investigations and actually find out stuff that, nobody else can really do, either because they're too lazy to find it or they just, I don't know. But this is regarding the English dub as well as the complete well, okay, not really the complete. We're missing like 2 bays, technically. Actually, 1 bay. But basically almost the complete localization names for Beyblade Burst Rise and all the tops and everything. Now, before we actually continue moving forward, something I like to mention real quick is just that this channel has membership. If you are able to and you are within the legal age to join, make sure you join. Price is pretty fair, especially for what you get. And we're gonna get started on talking about it. By the way, just click join, or there's a link in the description if you want to see it and you're interested. Anyways, let's get started. I'm going to go over each of the bays and the descriptions for them. Now, first off, for Delta, we have his 2 bays, Venom, Devilos, Divalos, and then after Erase, Devilos, however you pronounce it. Delta is one of BC Soul's top bladers and widely regarded as Volta Oya's successor. Few can rival Delta's passion for blading, but this very passion causes Delta to be overly harsh on himself and others. He believed that there's only room for 1 star in the blading sky, and it's gonna be him. So we already know about the names, and also if you're wondering, for Master, it is going to be called Master Devilos through a leaked listing off another site. So it's going to be Erase Devilos, Venom Devilos, Divalos, whatever, and then after Master Devilos or Divalos, however you pronounce it. Then after, for Dante Koryu, the 3 bays are Ace Dragon, Rock Dragon, and Glyph Dragon. Dante is a kind blader with a cherry personality and a strong sense of justice. But when he gets nervous, his intense expression can scare off those around him. He learned to blade from his mentor, Volta Oya, during his time at BC Soul after witnessing Volt's Valtryek achieve Hyperflux, the ultimate state of a bay. Dante decides to set off on his own adventure to help his bay dragon discover its full potential. I don't know, I will do another video since there's only, actually, yeah, we do have 2 bays technically missing, Imperial, and one other one I'll mention as we get to it. For Armin, the owner of Bushin Ashindra, a blader for the Victory's Bay Club. Armin is a man of many I'm pretty sure he's a kid. Actually, I don't even know how old the bladers are. They should be like kid to like teen or whatever. While typically easygoing and quick with a joke, he's also known to analyze bays like a professor, complete with a thick pair of glasses. Once in the heat of the battle, he trades his glasses for a headband. Gone is the scholar, replaced by a fierce fighter. 3. Though he can be moody at times, Armin is kind to his friends, and for that reason, he is well liked by all. You wanna know what? That's the funny thing too. For the TT/Japanese Bushin Astra, the stock combo does suck, so it does suck that Astra in real life with the stock combo sucks. Hasbro's Bushin Ashindra is actually pretty good. It is a shame though with Armin. I guess, actually, you wanna know what? Technically speaking, this whole thing is spoiler, so if you're watching this video and you care about spoilers, yeah, when I move on to the next video, I'll stop talking about it, but when it comes to Armin, he literally like loses every single battle that he's been in. Almost every single, I can't think of one where he's actually won that wasn't maybe some sparring or whatever. Anyways, moving on. We of course got Fumiya with the Bay Wizard Fafnir, a captain of the elite Spark Devils Bay Club. Fumiya Kindo looks down on bladers he sees as less talented. He acts polite around opponents from whom he has something to gain, but once he considers them an enemy, he'll do anything to crush them. While Fumiya plays the part of a genius in front of others, he's actually a hard worker whose skill are all thanks to his intense training behind closed doors. I mean, also that is inspiration from Frida La Jolla, but you know, I guess we're not going to say that. Next one is Sword Valtryek, the owner of this bay, obviously Volt Oya. Bishisol veteran and blading legend, Volt Oya has bested countless rivals on his climb to the top of the blading world, except Ayurvani. His sunny and larger-than-life presence never fails to make others smile. As a gold standard for bladers everywhere, Volt spends his days traveling the world, hosting tournaments, participating in exhibition battles, some matches. Yeah, it'd be really nice to see more of Volt. Well, in Rise, anyways. All right, so we're gonna go over the other ones that we already know about. Judgment Joker with Joe. Known as a bit of a wild card. Well, I mean, he's a gambler. I don't know if they're gonna say gambler in the dub, but you know, in Japanese, you know, he's basically called the gambler. Joe usually decides his battle strategies with the flip of a coin. This might seem risky to some, but Joe is a skilled player that makes use of some tricky tactics. You see, that was a funny pun. Tricky, I get it. Try as they might, most people find him tough to dislike thanks to his devil-may-care attitude. I don't, like, why? Risky to some, to flip a coin? Risky to some? To flip a coin? The risky part makes sense if they just literally said he's a gambler, because that's what he is. Well, first of all, he doesn't actually gamble, he just flips a coin, and he gambles on that coin for whatever the result will be of the match. Next one is one I'm sure, I actually was surprised I found out the name before I even saw this get updated. Zwei Longinus is going to be called Zone Lunar? Whatever. I don't know why they didn't go with Zwei. Now, I do know that for some names that are in German, I know Sieg was searched, but Geistfafnir didn't change, so that's a little bit weird. Because if Geistfafnir was Ghostfafnir from before, I would have assumed, okay, then they're going to change it. I don't know why Zone. Zone doesn't, you know, Zwei means like double, like two. So, a bit, actually, let me, you know, that is a bit, why Zone? I don't, it's such a, it's like they just found a word that starts with the letter Z, or Z, and just went with that. And just went with that. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, but by the way, reading the rest of it, Loden is a world-class, wow. I thought for a second Loden's name changed. No, Loden still keeps the same name. And basically, Loden is a cool blader. I actually like Loden a lot. I just wish he was there before. But next one, for what we know, Dusk Balkesh with Blind. See, it's called Blind. Is it Blind? Blind? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. As prideful as he is talented, Blind the Void is a blading artist and one of, now get this, instead of the Rise 3, they call it the Risen 3. I think that's unnecessary, but you know, that's fine. Risen 3. You know, actually, you want to know what? Risen 3 kind of sounds cool, because it kind of sounds like they're rising to the, that's probably why they did it, because it sounds like you're rising to the top. The Risen 3. He prizes beautiful blading above all else. He has no time for sloppy amateurish opponents. Blind has taken up residence in an ancient castle where he paints his opponent's true form before battling them in his gallery. Okay, that base Dusk Balkesh, and you don't know what that kind of makes a little bit sense. I was a little bit confused, so because I don't see the sub, so like any other context for characters is really great to see. Now we're gonna go to some of the new stuff, which is Heaven Pegasus with Pot Hope has been changed to Feng Hope with Harmony Pegasus. Now I can understand Heaven. I'm still like a bit iffy on Hades. Now I know what people are gonna say about Hades, whatever, but Hades is gonna be associated with Hell, and if in Metal Fight Fusion Hades was called Fire Fused Dark Helm, that is why with Hades I was a little bit iffy on why did they not change the Hades part, whatever. Harmony Pegasus, I think they could have done the word Haven. Maybe because it still associates with heaven, I guess. Too religious. Harmony Pegasus. It's kind of cool. You know, it's still kind of like a cool name. I think Haven would have been really smart when they could have done. I don't know if they could do it or can't do it, whatever. Revered in his dojo for his mental powers, friend Hope is said to perform miracle battles. There are even rumors that he can read the flow of his opponent's ki. These abilities have quickly captured... See, I butchered that thing real quick because I was trying to speed through it. Catapulted Fang into the ranks of the Risen 3. Or Fen? I don't know if it's silent or not. The one thing I will actually say is that he's referred to as like a god. A deity. I don't know if they can say that because I don't remember. I know Phoenix refers to himself as a god of destruction in Japanese, but in English I think it's like I don't even remember, Lord Destroyer or something like that. It's like they can't really. It's really weird, but it's like for stuff like this they can't really call themselves like gods, so that's why they kind of gotta get around it. Name change, I'm alright with that 100%. Next one, it was a huge surprise to me. This did not change at all. Prime Apocalypse has the same name. The same name. I thought they were going to change Apocalypse because I thought, oh no, that's too dangerous. Oh my god. No. Arthur's name changes. I don't like the name change for his last name. I would have preferred Percival, but whatever. Name change his name actually meant something. There's a reference to something of King Arthur, but you know, that's fine. As the self-proclaimed rightful king of Beyblade, Arthur forms his own blading organization to challenge the official association, the WBBA. Fitting for the wielder of the Bay Apocalypse, he seeks to bring about the end of blading, of the blading world as we know it. Now the thing is, his organization is called Hell. I don't know how they're gonna get around that. I think they're gonna have to edit the visuals, because even if they say something else in the dub, if somebody can visibly see the word hell, I don't think they can do that. But yeah, Prime Apocalypse, same name. Huge surprise for me. Now this one is the one. Well, either way, these titles are gonna be in the title. It's gonna have the names that are the important ones. Royal Genesis! So instead of Regalia Genesis, they went with Royal Genesis. You know, that's fine. I'm actually alright with this name change. Really? Like, this was an alright name change. This was a good one. Considered by many to be a mathematical genius, Gwyn has the ability to quantify any anomaly in an instant. Though normally holed up in his lab, he uses his ability and his newfound interest in blading to create his own Bay Genesis. So yeah, Royal Genesis. I don't know if they're gonna keep the same name Big Bang Genesis. Because the thing is, in Metal Fight, Big Bang Pegasus was changed to the Cosmic Pegasus, but they put themselves in a corner now because they can't do Cosmic Genesis, because Cosmic is already used by another Bay, Cosmo. Big Bang? I hope it's Big Bang. I can see why they don't do it, but for the love of God, if it's related to science, it's not like, oh my god, he said Big Bang. I think they can keep Big Bang. I hope they keep Big Bang. I'm also really happy with the Union Achilles one. That just stays the same. Thank God. Thank God. I didn't know what else they could do. Now, obviously, Eiger Akabane, bright, passionate, and friendly. Eiger Akabane is the reigning world champion. His rivalry with Volta Oya has become the stuff of legend. There was once a time when Eiger only sought power and almost lost his way. But thanks to his friends and his bond with Achilles, he was able to overcome the darkness within. Union Achilles having the same name is great. So overall, the only stuff that we're missing, and I'm gonna go back, is gonna be Imperial Dragon and Big Bang Genesis. That's the only ones we don't know the names for. I'm trying to think of anything else. Because Lord Spriggan, we know is gonna be called Lord Spryzen. Meaning, I don't think there's anything else that's missing. I think we have pretty much every single name. So as far as the localization names and my thoughts, I think some of them I don't like. Some of them might be a character name. Some of them might just be kind of like, oh, meh. Overall, I'm super excited to see what they're going to do with this. I want to see what they're going to do. So Royal Genesis, is Royal Genesis going to be like a Switch Strike, a Hypersphere? What is it going to be? I don't know. I'm so happy to have found this information by spending just a bit of time doing some research. But yeah, that's gonna be really it for this video. In the comment section, let me know your thoughts on all the localization. And you can tell me what was your favorite name, what was the biggest surprise that I actually said in this video. And yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. If you are new here to this channel, I was gonna mention the membership thing again. I already mentioned that at the start. Subscribe to this channel and click that bell to be notified of my uploads, or just subscribe. If you don't want to click the bell, but please click the bell. This channel gives updates to both Hasbro and Takaratomi News, so the Japanese product, and as well as Hasbro. We always try our best to give updates when possible. We are the ones that always do the digging, not some like lazy video or whatever. We do our best for the digging and everything. And it does pay off because we can find out information a lot earlier than would be expected. But yeah, that's it. All this stuff is legit. All this stuff is legit. I don't oh my god, speak. No, it's legit. It is legit. I think I'm gonna try my best to see if I can find Big Bang Genesis in Imperial. It might take a while, because with how it works, actually, just enough if you are wondering, with how it works, because the only reference I have for when an actual character in the profile changes is with Turbo, with Volt and Eiger. I think there's gonna be a while, only maybe when the site is technically live. Like, when that section is live, can we maybe find out the updated sections? Because don't forget, actually, this site, this is the official site. This leaked the actual updated render of Glean with his hair all the way up and whatever. That actually gave us an idea that Genesis was going to actually be the final boss. Or last boss, whatever. But yeah, ending it off like that. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day.